What's going on? It's your boy Chubacho. Please, y'all can call me Chubs. We're back with the reaction video. Today, as you guys can see by the title, we're going to be watching Don't Join Team Red. Made by a dude named Daft Spunky. Now, here's the issue. I was recording the videos. Mike wasn't on for these first three. Mike turned on for the fourth one, and then it was bass boosted for 5 and 6. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rewatch 1, 2, 3, 4. And then possibly start watching 5, and then we'll do 6 and 7 at a later date. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel. I will be back posting TF2 MDM related content later today. I'm off today, thank God. Now, if you are enjoying the videos and you want to see more, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, as that does help the channel immensely. That's 1. 2. If you guys have any video recommendations, like our beautiful, handsome, strong, and sexy channel member Matthias, drop it in the comment section down below. If you want to support the channel further, you can become a channel member, or you can donate by Super Chat. Without further ado, let me shut the hell up, and we're going to run right through it.
This is Redmond Man, your employer, and I've got a job for you. Send my brother to hell. Yes.
Alright. Let's break that down. Redmond's trying to get you to join his team. Cool. He's offering you money. And then it shows a picture of a random guy recording. His brother, Blue Tart, and then we're gonna see him later. But basically, the guy that he's working with, right?
Brother to hell.
So cool that happens. He offers you the money. You see the weapons, and then all the money he has to offer, and then that's it, right? Beautiful. And at the end, it's gonna say, "Get dead." I keep clicking too fast. Alright. So, one of the guys is talking to us, and he's trying to convince other people to not join Team Red, or else you will end up basically in this fate worse than hell. Is what he's getting at. And then this is where we get our first point of contact with cloning. And you see, you kind of just like slowly lose your mind. And this right here. This is when you know this shit's fucked up. When the soldier, the most patriotic out of one of the most die-hard battle-ready boys of the entire team, feels the need to kill himself. And medic, he's going insane himself. And then we finally figure out that it's engineer that's talking. He's building time machines and teleporters and stuff. And we see that the classes are basically just getting bribed with more stuff. Saxton Hale is on the money, so we know that Saxton Hale exists in this universe. And he tries to convince us, don't join Red Team. Get dead is what it says right there. And boom. What do we take away from this? Don't fuck with Red Team. Don't join it. You'll be cloned to all hell after every death.
You there, Blue Team. I'll double what my rat stink brother is paying you.
Boom. So now we see that Red Team is starting to post propaganda to get them to join, to get them to leave Blue Team to join Red Team. And we see right here the enemy will try to destroy morale and loyalty. He was offering Australian weaponry, extra money, chocolate bars, yada yada yada. And then Plutarch will reward you. And then this scene right here is kind of like, this is Soldier, right? And this is Redmond. And Redmond's wearing like an evil devil mask, right? This is going to come into play in the later episodes, but right now, don't join Redmond. Redmond is the enemy. Engineer is talking.
Out of my way! Out of my way! Go!
So boom. We see here that the clones will shoot anything on sight. Boom. Popped him right in his mouth. Scout missed. Babyface bastard. Now, one thing to note here is, well, other than that, what Scout was saying right there in his inner monologue is, thank God for the sweet release of death. Everything is like, everything kind of sucks. Like, I hope I don't clone again, yada yada yada. I can finally die, right? But I want to point out his. He has no facial features, but he has the indents of it. So like, you can see like that's where his eye's supposed to be, his nose, his mouth. He has a jawline, cheekbones, and like where his ears are supposed to be. So the cloning machine is working, but it's malfunctioning heavily. They first appear after I transmitted the previous broadcast. So when Engineer put up the broadcast, now all these creepy crawlies started coming out. Doc Ludwig is back to normal. He's studying the situation. But Tavish is swearing they're devils. He claims he can sense it. So he's got some blood on his shirt, and Devilman's trying to convince the other team, his other teammates. But Medic, like, he has his eyes closed in this one, but his teeth look wrong. Too much cloning in a short time overworks the machine, so we know what's wrong with it. And then we see Soldier and Scout missing limbs, contorted bodies, like his wrist is broken, fingers all mangled. His legs are like cracked inwards. So now Engineer's trying to convince people, and then we're back to this is Red Demons. And this is 100% the fear in his eyes. Alright, so what do we take away from this episode? The clones are out of control. And the cloning machine is at like critical mass and it's just overworking itself. This did this last recording too. So Infiltrator. So he's talking to got to talk to Spy. Chill. So we know the time machine is affecting the electronics around it. And Engineer's gotta be like hella protective. And it's like showing his eyes again, which is like curious. Communication networks. Signal story guide we'll share with you a medic en route to base now delivering this slower network interference. Spy base surrounded, hostile clone, so this is him and Spy talking. Since the two users connected. But Spy never responds. The ghouls have gotten more aggressive. Their mangled bodies charged us with hesitation, guns drawn and shoot wildly. So You got 2 scout bodies right here. Heavy power is still alive, thank God. Forces you back. There's your plans. The more clones you kill, the more they mutate. This is like beyond horrific and scary. Like, you see your disfigured team member, mouth gaping open, no eyes, no nose, but he has like ear like lumps and he's missing an arm. Sniper told me he's seen some ghouls shooting at each other last night. And this is like our first look at like the engineer's modified weaponry, because he shoots the Wrangler, and then the Wrangler's it'll show right here, but Sniper's got a classic and a scorch shot, which is crunch.
I'm going, you've been shot.
Are you supposed to get Scout and Soldier back if they do that? The clone machine will never cool down at this point. Again, it says kill to mutate more. The thought of them being that smart terrifies me. And this is the part that was like super cool. He has sentries that just shoot everything, right? 2 level 1s with a level 3 on the top and then a level 2 barrel on it. And then he has like a custom tank that just looks like it's gonna wreck shit. I set them up to cover hallways we don't use. I deactivated them if I need to pass through. Hopefully Sniper can be safer during night. Spies should be arriving soon. And then Tavish, Demo Man, he's getting real paranoid. Right here, that does not look normal. I can understand completely why. Boom. Look at his eyes. They're like almost bulging out of his head. Like Heavy's eyes look normal. Demo Man's eyes look normal. Oh, see, he has like a cool looking shotgun. Lock and load. He's got pills. Yeah, something's going on. And then I had to patch him up myself. Spy should arrive. Did Spy receive my warning about the destroyers in the hall? And then the destroyers come through. And basically, Spy makes it to the base and he dies to the sentries. And then, let me go to 2.5 speed. I can show you guys, because this one's a bit longer. Why did you do this to me? Why did your machine shoot me? Were you plotting to get rid of me all along? It's okay, I forgive you. I've seen all the things waiting outside in the dark, coming from the halls. You probably haven't met those ones yet. I prefer this end than facing them. You did me a favor, thank you. I wish I could never respawn. Little does he know, he's cooked. He's cooked. And as we can see, this is what the Spy looks like. Head blown off, holes riddled, Swiss cheesed him. And then he has the intel. Oh my god, I made a mistake. Yes, you did, NG. Yes, you did. Check this. Spy. He's starting to believe Tavish. That mistake. I told you, you bleeding idiots. These things are devils. The devil! But no, listen to the drunk cyclones. Right? The first time when I was recording this, I paused it, like, right here, when he was shaking, because I'm like, is medical case something about to happen? And then he just pulls out the fire, boom, blows his shit back. And then we find out that the medic himself was a clone. And then Pyro with his cool ass double barrel shotgun, and a sniper going crazy. The whole time right in front of our eyes. What in the world happened to Doc? Where is he? So now we don't know where he is. Now the engineer is like sad. He's scared, afraid, confused. Are they real? Are they infiltrators waiting to shoot me in the back? It's terrifying. And he's saying people broadcast this. we see that Spy's face appears. So as the episodes progress, we learn that when you die, this is kind of not what you see, but what you'll go through, and then Redmond trying to silence the masses with money. So we're gonna head over to episode 4, Conquerors. This one's a bit longer. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so cloning machine unit. Status critical, corruption, interference detected, high risk defects, invalid blueprint detected. Queue overcrowded, 3471 units. Shutdown machine immediately. Finished printing unit. SLDIRIDE. Result accuracy 22%. I'm assuming that was for the scout. But then we see right here, it goes down by 1. Invalid blueprints detected. Since it's the spy, and the spy's only died his first time, the accuracy is between 80 and 97%. Which is like really cool to see. Like, the lower and lower you go, the more you get fucked up. The more fucked up your clones get. You're wasting the potential of my beautiful war machines. What are you talking about? Those territories you're happy about, they were abandoned. Your troops couldn't find a single red. It's like they disappeared off Earth. What? I mean, yes, that was my plan along. Yes, I strike where they least expect me to. You're bringing $1 million war engines where you don't expect the enemy to be. You lying, clueless fool. Send scouts to find reds. I need data on my investors. How will I value my tech if you keep marching it to abandoned towns? You shoot ghosts? He got jokes. This is the guy from the first episode in the picture with Blue Tark. So this is cool to see that they're bringing back this character. This original character, by the way. I don't care, you're paid, my money, my rules. What matters is I'm fighting winning against my brother. And then, as you can see, the rivalry going strong. Last broadcast interrupted, we lost power. Tavish is thankfully not dead. The GOAT. In my panic, I didn't realize he's just knocked out. His helmet saved his life. Yes. Pay to win. Cosmetics. TF2, what the fuck are you doing? Snipers going crazy. And we learned that they're attacking the generators. Heavy listen, our spirits were full of adrenaline. Also, I just think it's super cool how the Huey Long Heater's mouth bobs when it shoots. I don't know if that's in the game already, but if it isn't, get on that shit. He gets headshot. And then we see how fucked up these clones get. Curved in legs, bent, elongated arms, no face, can't see. Sniper's only got one arm. His pelvis is popping out. Counter sniper, God bless him. You got killed. And then Pyro gets picked up by the soldier. One hand, and then he uses one of his flamethrowers to light himself and his team on fire. And then boom, we see that he I can't even speak. This was so cool the first time I seen it. The Huey Long Heater now actually shoots fire. And then the scouts are tweaking. They get blown up. And then we see how the engineer built anti-rocket, anti-explosive sentries to help protect them. Coordinated, they're using tactics, destroyer sentries putting in that work. And notice how the sentries rocket launchers are pointing in a different direction from the turret. So smart, so fucking cool. And then basically the big scout saying, if you guys come out, we'll fucking kill you. we will just rip you guys up. And then notice more glowing red eyes. And then this is like the crazy part. We see that he wants to make that Redmond made more cloning machines. So there's more potential guys that are gonna come out. That come out real freaky looking, and it's like gonna be more monstrous, more dangerous, more dastardly, if you would so dare describe. Problem is the Moron is not qualified to operate the machines. Probably maximize all parameters, thinking that more is better. This theory makes sense to me. This is why our friends turned into monsters. Tavish, of course, isn't convinced. And then resetting, if they can reset the cloning machines and let it cool down properly, when they die and then they respawn, they won't just like become these mindless monsters that want to rip everything to pieces. And then Pyro hard at work. He got a little headband. He's hurting. We see a flare gun, scorch shot with a minigun turret on the back, and then we see the sentry going to work. And then we see that the ghouls don't really like daytime. And then this is where like I was like that makes a lot of sense. Heavy suggesting to contact blue team. Common enemy would bring little men together. Yes. Is it, you know? And then there's a plane that's flying by. Yeah. I would like to note right here, while the others prepare for the night and clean up the dead bodies from the ground. Why would they need to clean up the dead bodies from the ground? What I think is, hold on, let me pause that for a second. What I think is that they found some clones that like play dead. So what they have to do is they have to like dispose of the bodies, so they know they're not gonna like get their ankle snapped or something like that. And then now we're gonna have the more conversation. A scouting plane at the red base. Look at this photo. Just dead bodies everywhere. I see like 100 of them. There's definitely plotting something. So they've been hiding base gorge, huh? They even shot at my poor plane. They're taunting us. Let's invade at once. So we basically got a warmonger that's basically playing devil's advocate, trying to get this man to go. My chance to get that out of my war engine, win-win. Fuck. Yes, I'll get the Conqueror ready. And then bro, this thing is a fucking beast. First of all, multiple soldiers running around. They don't care they're clones. Blue team is goated for this. They have level 2, and then the level 1's on standby, and then they got the like buster cannons just ready. I would not want to be on the receiving end of that. Hell no. And then this is the part that was like, holy shit. Blue team managed to find Ludwig, the original Red Doc, and they're conversing. And it seems like they're on the same side. I got in a fight or something. No, I don't understand why they left me. I mean, you were boarded up in a mine shaft, but it's strange how they didn't come looking. It must be getting pretty bad if he's contacting his sworn enemies for help. Engineer makes a good point right here. Dear God, protect them from those devils. They must have been cornered. And now this is like where Engineer's like scared. He has his weapon drawn. He's like, what the hell? Devils? Now bear with me, partner. You've been saying they're cloning. I knew that cloning technology would be a mistake. Makes sense. A dead man should stay dead, not come back. Next day as if nothing happened. Not come back, next day as if nothing happened. They're nothing more than flesh and artificial memories. A machine cannot create a soul. That right there is like the underlying message, right? A machine cannot create a soul. Redmond was desperate to break the Gravel War statement and conquer those lands. He turned to dark art seeking war-ending power, dooming his soul and sacrificing us like pawns. He got his wish, but he didn't get control over it. So the dark gods screw you over, is what I'm hearing. Makes sense. Now please, I need your medic. My eyes hurt. And then that just confirms it that like that medic is like the original medic. And then it switches to Redmond is our enemy. So now it's everyone against Redmond and his nasty clones. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I already subscribed to him. You need to subscribe too if you haven't already. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more. Stay up to date. I still have my my bolted barbecue video I gotta drop. I gotta upload and the whatnot. What time is it? Alright, it's 8:23. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, after my Skull the Hero Slayer video is done uploading, I'm gonna drop this one. If you guys want to stay up to date on all, make sure you're watching the channel, because next time I'm gonna be watching episodes 5 and 6, since this one's 20 and this one's 30 minutes long, and or reacting to it. And I'm telling you right now, 5 and 6 is like holy like you understand the gravity of the situation. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace.